new tricks for the show. It's going to be
Great.
awesome.
We're live. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are thrilled to bring us through another week of siege as we're under a pandemic here, and everyone in our community is facing this in their own way and with their own ingenuity. And today we wanted to share some best practice from one of our members today, and that's Warren Deedle, who leads and founded Puff and Stuff Catering, and Kostya Kimlat, who many of you may know as a local talent, but really has a global reach in terms of his significance as a magician. We don't get this kind of talent unless we're in a cool place like Orlando. So we're thrilled to have both of you with us today. And I think we're at a stage of this pandemic where we're all, quite frankly, a little tired, a little confused, a little worn out from so much bad news. And this is a time where I think we have an advantage as Americans because we know how to innovate, we know how to problem solve, we can do the workaround. And I just want to share with our audience today some of the things you all have done. Warren, talk us through some of the ways you're connecting to your customers differently, how you're thinking about how to do things differently now that you're limited in what you're able to do as a catering professional.
Absolutely. Thanks, Betsy. And in the interest of clarification, my mom and dad actually founded the company, but I've been part of it since I was a child, but wanted to definitely get that out there. And hey, mom and dad.
Even better, Warren.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We were just talking about your mom. And so it's important, right? You're talking about moms and dads, important stuff. But no, we've been doing a great deal of things, Betsy. Really, we've transitioned a lot from, catering major events in venues and at major corporations to really servicing a lot of our guests and our clients in their homes. So we've transitioned a great deal to that. We've also, certainly done a great deal of support to the community. We continue to serve several hundred meals daily to the senior community that is having a difficult time to get to the grocery store. We're doing work with them. We've worked with Feed Tampa Bay. We've done a lot of other charitable type things, and just really getting involved and engaged in our two communities that we serve, both Orlando and Tampa, to really get and find places and ways for our team to work. We're also seem to be finding a lot of interesting smaller events. A lot of people are doing small gatherings with their families and those that they care the most about. And so we're working on those. And then we are developing, an entirely new focus on kind of coming out of this. How are we going to support, our corporate clients on a daily basis and looking at meal replacement for them in their offices and very individualized focus there. And then we're also focusing a great deal on really a whole new marketplace that will be opening up for taking care of folks at their homes. It's because we're seeing that a lot more people are retreating to their homes and they need somewhere that they can trust for great quality cuisine that they know is going to be prepared safely, delivered safely, and it's delicious. So that's what we're focusing on. Lots of that.
Well, I read a McKinsey white paper a couple of weeks ago on how the only companies that are really going to emerge from this successfully are the ones that acted both with nimbleness and speed. And so I think we've seen that here. I'd love to bring Kostya in at this time and talk about your collaboration. And Kostya, we asked you already if you could do the one magic trick of making COVID-19 disappear. We'd appreciate that. But, tell us a little bit about this collaboration, because I really love, Warren, how you all are starting to think differently about things.
Yeah, I absolutely love this partnership that we have, because Puff and Stuff and my company, Sea Magic Live, we partnered for in-person events over a year ago to combine magic and catering together in creative different ways. So this was a natural way for us to continue our partnership and move into the virtual world. It's been really wonderful to watch what Warren and his team have done, how they've quickly adapted, like you said, speed, agility, we have to act quick. I think it's really the most important thing right now for businesses is just to listen to the customers, listen to ourselves. We know what we need in this changing world. And I think that we're beyond that point of hoping things go back. And so the successful businesses are the ones that embrace it and go, what do we need? How do we serve our customers in this new world? And so that's what Warren and I are doing by bringing both entertainment and food together, having the food be delivered or picked up, and having the magic in a virtual way. The way my business shifted is when all the in-person events stopped. Since March, I've done over 50 virtual events, connecting to thousands of people around the world globally. And I'm just doing business meetings, client outreach, ways to connect and give people an experience while they're home, because we all, not just they, we want to be seen and acknowledged and heard. And magic does it in a way that no other art form can do. it's not a passive form of entertainment. So when I'm doing a show, this is my studio. So I'll have my audience here and there'll be 50 squares and I'm interacting, calling on people, getting them to participate. I'm switching cameras and I'm showing them magic tricks, doing all kinds of stuff. So you get to see the close-up view even better than you would in person, really. And so I do an hour-long virtual show, and how we've partnered is you get the food, you get to have an amazing dinner. When you're done, gather your whole family around the screen, and then you get to participate. And I think this is an example of a partnership where businesses are working together in creative and new ways.
I love it. And Kostya, as you're talking, you know, my mother was your biggest fan, my late mother, and we would be having weekly Kostya and Warren Deedle puff and stuff dinners if she was still here. I think we're gonna have to do this for my family because we're getting a little tired of the Netflix and we're getting a little tired of it. You know, there's the same old, same old. What a great idea for families to continue to come together at this time and have a special moment, a great way to make something elevated if there's an anniversary or if there's a birthday. You know, this is a really ingenious way to handle this. And Warren, I'll bet you're getting in a lot of requests for boxed lunches, boxed dinners, that kind of stuff. We do 110 events a year at the Chamber, and we're trying to figure out how when we come back, we're not back to events yet, but when we do, everything's gonna have to be boxed and individually wrapped. Talk to us a little bit about that.
Sure. Well, we've dove deep into that end of the pool. What we're finding is that, you know, buffets are not gone. They're just being adapted and changed and made safe. And the way that we are doing that is, you know, take, for example, the traditional idea of maybe smoked salmon platter or an antipasta platter or of lots of things that people are going down and everyone's touching those items. Now what we're doing is bringing them all into individual containers, individual vessels. They're all individually sealed and wrapped. The guest is able to come through the line, utilize hand sanitizer that we put on the buffet line. Individual serving vessels are then picked up. And so you can come up, get your little smoked salmon tray, go off to the side, enjoy that. And then the other part of it is that we are also then plating things from the back, doing individual plates, and then passing those to the guests. So they're individual. Instead of just individual hors d'oeuvres, they're actually small composed plates. So you still get the experience of having a cocktail party, but it's safer and it's easier. And we've done a few of those, and I'll tell you, Betsy, they've been great. I mean, people really, it becomes kind of the talk of it. They're kind of at first, wow, this is really great and it's wonderful, it's safe, and same concept where I can graze and I can come back and forth and try different things, and it's been a great experience. So it's good. And with this dinner that we're doing, that we're partnering with Kostya on, the nice part about this is it is basically a heat and serve option. It's a beautiful 3-course meal. Everything's included. It comes, we deliver it to your front door. You can come to our commissaries and pick them up. And all you've got to do is follow the instructions and warm them up. There's a chicken option, and there's also a filet mignon option. Filet mignon option, we give you cooking instructions so you can either pan sear it or put it on your grill outside. And there's a great video we'll give you a link to that features my son Tanner teaching you all about how to grill properly. So
idiot proofing with your son Tanner. I love this idea. Yes. Okay, so how do we do this? If we want Puff and Stuff and Kostya Kimlat, how does this happen? Tell us what to do.
Yeah, it's on the webpage. They've got puffandstuff.com/magic show. Okay. Puffandstuff.com/magic show. It's got the page, describes everything in detail, and it's for Orlando and the Tampa areas too.
Okay, I love this because I'm struggling with how to make things special now that we're in this grind, and this is the key to getting there. I want to thank you gentlemen so much for taking time on your Friday afternoon to share this, and we hope it's an inspiration for other people in our community who are trying to innovate and with speed and nimbleness. We appreciate your sharing the best practice. We wish you continued success. Count on the Winter Park Chamber to stand behind you during this difficult time, and thank you for being with us. Enjoy your weekend.
Thanks, everybody. Cheers. Be happy and safe.